So I'm starting to get to where, see, I passed, when you're a kid, especially around here where people don't always explain why you're wandering around with other different people in different times, and foster kids get around a lot more than anybody will tell them about as an adult. And so I've got one set of people saying this is edible, I like run around with hippies or something for a few days, and then all of a sudden I'm back to people to say if it's a mushroom it's a toadstool, and that kind of thing. So I get into habits of these dialogues in my mind when I pass mushrooms. I'm like, it's a toadstool. And these days, since I've been studying, I'm like, no, the hell it is not. And then I, end up having to turn around and then rethink, because I've already discounted what I just saw. So then I have to go back and find where it was. And so I've been doing this thing where, like, I just start wandering down a trail, and then I go, wait a minute, and then I circle back, or I hop off my bike, or do an do a U-turn or something like that, and I'd go get me some mushrooms. And so that's I don't know, it's kind of interesting, but at the same time, I've got to think about. Well, I think about this a lot. That there aren't any other jobs here, that there's people with different characteristics, that we underutilize them, and that bad people in bad places want to utilize these people in bad ways, so they don't always understand. And there are so many people here who have never seen this kind of behavior applied to hunting mushrooms, or a woman out by herself that circles around and then grabs some mushrooms off the ground, and it doesn't have anything to do with, all the people that, there used to be a lot more people before they died of AIDS that did a lot more of these things, and the prostitutes and drug dealers used to imitate these people and say, oh, well, we're just hippies too, we're just picking things in the woods and stuff like that. But then none of the people that were picking things in the woods were still here. And so when I'm running around here, there's still quite a few people that do it. I'm probably the only one who doesn't try to hide it at all. And because most of the people that have got these traits, they've got more connections and stuff, and they can go different places that are not right on the Beeline Trail. But man, I could have picked a lot more mushrooms today. I kind of knew that boletes were strong flavored, so I picked a bunch, but I froze what I've got left, and I'm going to put it in a stew or a soup when I get enough stuff to make a soup with. And because once I mixed them in with my peel-off stuff, I couldn't even pick them out anymore. They're same textures, but all mushrooms are pretty much the same texture unless they're not. The Inky Cap was not. It was good, it tasted good, but it was kind of like texture of egg whites, maybe, or like the white stuff when you cook a frozen fish. But it was good flavor, and I'll grab those again. I'm grabbing any mushroom I can find. I'm a poor person that needs mushrooms, and all the nutrients in them that I can get.